What's up? What's up, my people? Okay, y'all. I just hit a blunt. I shouldn't have hit that blunt. What's going on? Oh my God. Okay, I still haven't cut my nails yet. I could cut them while I'm on here, but what's up? I had to rip and run today. Oh my God. Oh, let me get over that. Whoa. Okay. Let me give y'all a chance to get up in here. Oh, let me close these blinds a little because I can't see. Yeah, that's in. Hold on a little bit more. Okay. That's a lot better. How y'all doing? How you doing? Come on in. Hey, good evening, Mika. Hey, Shawanda. My faithful. My diehard. What's going on? I want to light the cigarette now, but I'm still coughing from the blunt. I think I will fry me a pork chop in a minute. Hey, happy wife life. Did you see where I spoke to you on Facebook? Hopefully. I don't think you blocked because I didn't block you. My God, y'all. Whoa. Um, me and my mama used to smoke blunts together, but I hit that blunt, my God. So I'll have the munchies in a minute. What? Don't judge me, judge yourself. I gotta shave. I had to jump up early this morning and handle some business. Okay, everybody speaking. Giving. Oh God, y'all, I can't stop coughing. I don't know what made me want to light that before I went live. I got up to set my thing on a tripod and all of that and said, let me take a puff. See, I'm getting old. But don't judge me, judge your mother. So, okay, hold on. As I light a cigarette, huh? Okay, y'all. I was just thinking today. No, it happened last night. And what I was thinking about, y'all, I know y'all say, Michael, what kind of cryptic thing? Hey, Nirvana, baby, how you doing? I saw that I'm not black. I just don't have the option to comment. It's okay as long as I can watch you. I don't know what that is. Okay, I don't know. We're gonna figure that out though. So I know y'all said, well, what kind of question is this boy asking? If you were to die, would there be anything left that you would be embarrassed of? And what made me come up with that question was Kiki Shepard. I was laying here last night and, I'm constantly on my phone. My phone, I don't even watch regular TV because I'm on my phone. So I do not watch TV. So um, I saw that, uh, yes, I do have to find out how to refriend you too. Okay. So I was sitting there and I saw that Kiki Shepard from Showtime at the Apollo. She died of a massive heart attack. 74 years old. She would have been 75 in July. July the 15th, I believe, somewhere in there. Um, and I was like, wow. My mother was 73 when she passed. So anyway, I went to thinking, for some reason, I was looking at all the tributes to her and how she was a collector of certain things and all the stuff she did. And then when you just, and everybody, it kept saying um, unexpectedly, suddenly, out of nowhere, she just up and had this heart attack. and passed away. And so I said, wow. And I was sitting here and I was laying here and I said, wow, if I was to just up and die, I don't know what made me think of if somebody came into my house and had to get my stuff to get my things together. Would it be anything in here that I would be embarrassed of, or if I was still living, be like, oh my God, I wouldn't want them to see that? And I said, I wonder how many of us, and that's why I came up with the question, would you? Because I know some incidents, and I'll go into them. Happy Wife, like I said, I'd be embarrassed about my secret stash of comic brownies. I stay saying I don't eat that mess. Really, cosmic brownie. What a thought to have. Yeah, listen, y'all. This was on my mind. Which made me come home and straighten some stuff up and move some stuff and say I would get rid of some things. My cousin Roland, when he hold on, put this thing up. My cousin Roland, when he was in the hospital and he called me in, I don't know how many people in here see Imitation of Life. How many people in here watched the movie Imitation of Life? Put a one in the chat if you've seen Imitation of Life. That's where the black woman had a daughter that looked white and she wanted to pass for white. It was Lana Turner. I love that movie, Sandra Dee. Okay, Happy Wife, like I said. Well, that movie was my cousin and I favorite movie of all time, The Imitation of Life. And he always said if he ever died, we always said if we ever died, you said, I hated Sarah. I did too. I was so in love with the white girl. But you know what that movie proved? Come on, y'all, I know I'm getting a little off track. What that movie proved is no matter what we have, we always think the other side looks better. Because the white girl, I mean the black girl who looked white wished that she was white and wanted Lana Turner to be her mama. And the white girl wished that her mama, Lana Turner, was more like the black mama. Do you see what I'm saying? Grass always looks green on the other side. We never satisfied. That's why I was so glad with the mama I had. I ain't never wanted nobody else to be my mama but that lady. So anyway, it's a dying scene. Her name is Juanita Moore. That's the actress name. When she died, when she was dying, oh, that scene was so theatrical. She laid there and she said what she wanted and all that. Hey, Ellis and Wonderland, how you doing, Queen? So me and Roland and I always said, if I ever die, I want to die just like that. I want to tell him, look, do this and do that. And, so when Roland, he was in the hospital and I was at work. I worked at Church's Chicken. And he called me. He said, hey, I'm in a hospital. I didn't even know he was sick. He said, I'm in a hospital. He said, I need you to come down. I need you to come to the hospital. I said, well, I'm at work right now. I said, but look, I'll try to get off. And if I can, I'll come down and, Then he called me back. It was him and my great-grandmother. Now, my great-grandmother, the one that died in the house fire, that was his grandmother. Because for anybody that knows that Roland and my mother are first cousins. That Roland and my mother were first cousins because their mothers are sisters. My grandmother and Roland's mother are sisters. It's just that my mother was the oldest grandchild, so I'm older, even though I'm a great-grandchild, I'm older than two of the grandchildren. So I grew up with most of the grandchildren. Well, anyway, he calls me with my great-grandmother on the phone. Hey, I said, hello? He said, yeah. He said, you got to come now. He said, I had a dream that you walked through the door and I was dead. So I get off work. I, go home and change clothes and I get to the hospital. And hey, Daphne, baby, how you doing? You almost made me get some liver today. I'm gonna cook me some liver now. Now I want some. When I get to the hospital, when I walk in, Roland is laying there, and he says, hey, I'm so glad you made it. He said, look over in the dresser drawer. Because there was a dresser in there. And me not even thinking, because I'm looking at my cousin, like my cousin is sick. I don't know what's wrong with him. So I go over to the drawer. And when I open it, he said, there's a crisp $50 bill in there. He said, give it to the milkman. He said, I sent him, he said, I would send him $50 every year in both our names for Christmas. And I bust out laughing because here this man is on his dying bed and he's doing a scene for the imitation of, from the imitation life. He said, because I want to be laying down with the lambs and not the whatever. I mean, the whole line. And I'm looking at him like, oh my God. And so I'm laughing because he did the scene and he was dying. But I say all this to say this. So we're there. And he kept saying, look, I want you to go to my house. He said, he gave me the keys to his house. He said, because there's some things in there that I don't want anybody to see. And I took the keys and thought no more about it because I'm like, my cousin is not going anywhere. He ain't dying. And so I stayed there, and that's a whole long story. I don't want to start crying about him because that was the second most devastating death. My grandmother, the worst one is my mother, then my grandmother, then my cousin Roland, which was my best friend. So that also makes me think of the question. So, and this is where I got mad at one of my cousins, but I called her aunt, Marguerite. He had gave me the keys to his house. No, she had the keys to his house. So when she came in, I said, oh, I have to get those keys. I said, because Roland, this is after Roland died. I said, you need to bring me those keys because he said he didn't want anybody to go in his house because there's some stuff in there he didn't want people to see. And so anyway, it took her there too, and I really was on it. So she gave me the key, and when I went in there, I knew what it was. He had got so sick that he had defecated on himself in some jogging pants, and I saw that they were balled up and threw in the garbage. But they weren't in the garbage. I knew that because he had told me that. And I was like, did she really come here and disrespect this man's last wishes? Because there was things in his house that he did not want anybody to see. I mean, after he's gone, then you think, but hell, after you're dead, is it really gonna embarrass you? You made some people think a certain way about you. You might not want them to think that way. So anyway, I said to myself, and I was thinking about this, if I was to pass away, just God forbid, he took me tonight, is there something in here or something in my storage that I would not want people to see or to know about me? And there's a couple of things. I have some pictures. Oh, baby, these pictures. Well, it ain't like they didn't know I was a freak, no way. And there are some videos and some audios that I would never want anybody, and I don't even know why I'm keeping them. So this has maybe come to the realization that I will be erasing the audios, tearing the pictures out. Unless I become a star. See, I feel like I'm gonna become a big star and then I can leak the pictures myself and become famous, but What up, Beefy? How you doing, my brother? So, just show us now, see, man. Then you don't have to worry about Bright Nevada. Bright Nevada, we won't tell. But I'm serious. I'm just saying, y'all, if y'all drop dead right now, and be honest here, y'all. If y'all want to drop dead right now, is it anything? Is there some dirty underwear that's sitting somewhere that you probably, in the dirty clothes that, you know what I'm saying? One person said they'd be embarrassed of their vibrator. And I'm like, I wouldn't really be embarrassed of a vibrator. Depends on how big it is. Um, that is really a thought. That is really a thought. You know, I had one cousin where she passed away. We went over there, and we didn't realize she had stole so much shit from everybody. Everybody's shit was at her house. We didn't know that this heifer had stole, so everybody side-eyeing her at the funeral. Well, she in the casket. We side-eyeing her even though she in the casket. Like, bitch, I did not know you had my motherfucker. My one cousin looked at her like, bitch, I didn't know you had my damn pendant. And I looked for that. She never wore the pendant or anything, but a lot of our shit was at her house. Half the people at the funeral had attitude with her. Now you got to prove that the shit was yours because it was in her possession when she left here. You know, when my mother passed, I wondered, was it anything of hers? But I'm sure nobody but her daughters. I didn't, of course, as we all know, I didn't see or touch anything. Um, God left me with enough memories and videos. But it makes me want to, think about that a little bit. It ain't like you got to be old to think about it. It ain't like you have to be old to think about it. And that's what I said, I never really wanted to talk about death with my mama, but I did. Definitely said, if I drop right now, y'all gonna be blazed because I keep me some ounces and Tito's. The repairs gonna be lit. Come on, okay, listen. Be like, damn, we didn't know Daphne smoked like this, and oh, get the Tito's in. Um, one of my uncles, he had camera saws and I was like, what the? He didn't have no woman. The hell is all these panties and stockings doing here? No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I don't want nobody in my family to talk about which uncle was this, cuz what my daddy, goddamn it. uh, that is why I never kept a diary. I never kept a diary. For one, I didn't think boys needed to keep diaries. I didn't think boys need diaries. Um, and then most of the people that had diaries, somebody always was nosy as fuck and read the diary. People were always nosy as hell and read the diary. And so I didn't want to write my personal, intimate thoughts in a diary just for somebody to break in there and read it. Listen, I don't know if I told y'all this story. One of the reasons my mother knew about my sexuality, I never came out. One of my sisters kind of forced it out. I had met somebody, and I was writing them a letter because they was like, people had told, I was so young. People had told, they were jealous of our relationship, and they was telling him that I cheated, and I was like, no, I didn't. And so I wrote, they went, and he wouldn't answer my phone. Matter of fact, I'll put a picture of me and him. I was 14, he was 18. Can y'all believe that? I always try to live like it's my last day. Y'all gonna say we had fun last. Come on, somebody. So I wrote a letter because they wouldn't answer my phone. It was right around Christmas, so I was sending a Christmas card, and I was writing a letter. And I wrote in this letter, look, I love you, and I didn't cheat on you, and they lying, and I don't want to have sex with nobody but you, and blah blah blah. So I didn't tell all my business in this letter. And so I had the envelope with the card in it and the letter. And so I go to the store to get stamps to mail it. And I don't know why they only had one stamp. And so I put it on the Christmas card. And when I walked out the house, my sister was like, what's that? I said, none of your business. She saw I had two envelopes. So I went to the store, I got the one stamp that they had. I put it on the Christmas card, and I put the Christmas card in the mail to mail to him. And Ain't that son? I was 14, he was 18. Now I'm 57 and he's 61. But anyway, so when I come back, I still got the letter, but it's in an envelope. And my sister sees it. I go up in my room and I hide this letter. I hid this letter so damn good, y'all. Laugh out loud. Your mama used to say, you, laugh out loud. Your mama used to read you, Michael. I seen your mama White Castle video. I see where you get your hilarious person. Yeah, come on. Oh, so you been like, yes, she was, baby. I got it from my mama. So I hit this letter real good, I thought. I leave and I go over to my cousin's house that weekend because I stayed over their house. And I'm playing, and my Aunt Marie say, "Little Michael, telephone. It's your mama. Little Michael, your mama on the phone." So I go and say hello. All I hear was my mom say, "Bitch, get your motherfucker. Who the fuck is Major? Get your motherfucking ass home, and I mean motherfucking now." Oh, God. Y'all, I just, I thought I was going to die. I could have just dissolved because I knew she had got that letter. My sister went in my room, found the motherfucking letter, read it, and gave it to my mama. Oh, I thought that, oh, we talked about this maybe a year or two ago, and I told her, I said, you was a dude that was so deceitful. So now I have to get off the phone, act like everything. I say, I gotta go, y'all. They told, why you gotta go, little Michael? I said, my mom would come. I couldn't tell them. And my cousin Norman gave me the ride home. And I'm sweating and I'm nervous. And I kept saying, why the fuck didn't I mail that letter? Why did I write that in that letter? So I tend to not tell people something I don't want to be known. And I don't write shit that I don't want somebody to be able to find. That was an early lesson for me. That was, I wasn't, and then having sisters, I wasn't gonna write some shit in a damn diary because you know what? I read most of their shit, but I didn't tell. I didn't tell, but um, and then it makes you wonder. You know, a lot of people say, when I'm dead, I don't want somebody doing this, I don't want somebody doing that. And my thing is this, what we really, really know. Would I give a damn what somebody thought about me after I'm gone? Is it gonna change how I feel? Is it gonna change me transitioning? Y'all come in my house and y'all find a bunch of butt plugs. Y'all gonna sweep them down there was mine, even if it was for the other people. Michael was doing butt plug. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Okay, Daphne just said something. Come on, y'all. What is it anything like right now, which I'll be embarrassed of? I got some donut. I got two different types of donut. Because I knew I would have the munchies. And my mouth was watering. So I did get me, you know what? They call these donuts two different things. They call this an apple fritter. But when I worked for the soup kitchen at my church and we went and they would give us the day old donuts, these were called chop suey. These right here, every time my mother and I went to bingo, if you look at any video of me and her at bingo, this was the first thing that we got. Was I get her two of these and me two of these. We love these so much, they would put us some to the side. It's amazing. how much my mother and I was like, how much we ate the same way. We loved the same thing. And we tell my mom, if I left here and I had some embarrassing things in my house, the only person that I would have been worried or felt a little embarrassed about would have been my mama. And my mama gone. And my dad. I'm juicing today. That looks, oh God. I don't know what I would do if I had to juice. You know what? I don't know what I would do. That's why you look at your life and you thank God. Like, I thank God I'm not allergic to anything. Like, I'm glad I'm not lactose intolerant the way I love milk and dairy. I'm glad I'm not allergic to seafood. Oh, that would kill me. I'm glad I've never had to really count calories. I thank God for high metabolism. Y'all remember when I was in the one rehab place for my back, and I got up to 194 pounds? 194 pounds. Do y'all remember that video where I got on the scale? And I was like, what? And then I went to 198. And I was at 196 because I kept saying, I cannot believe I'm 4 pounds from 200. I'm too short. And I didn't even know I had got that thick. But y'all see how easy it was. And I thank God. I mean, that's just me. That's when y'all started seeing me roll that damn wheelchair all around. Maybe I was dancing in the wheelchair. I was even said what a blessing. Nobody told me, no need to brag, say, man. No, I'm just, listen. My grandmother, they used to call her olive oil. They used to call her olive oil. So, and she became a big woman. So my mother was never really a big woman. My mama got a little thicker. Even now, all of my sisters have gotten thicker than what they was when they were younger. I took some pictures with my cousins that I grew up with. About five guys. All of them had a big belly and all of them was thicker. And I'm standing there. Of course, I held mine in a little bit just to make it even more smaller. And I just thank God. El Chipo said, Nirvana Child, my weight was about to pop. I was doing too much this weekend. You hear him, Chipo, and we over here living at the gym. And to eat, Jimmy to eat a donut, laugh. Wait, what is a weight bead? See, what is a weight bead? What the hell is a weight bead? When I tell y'all, this, oh, a waist bead, okay. Oh, okay. I tell you what, when I had that operation, remember they said my stomach had went up into my chest? Remember that talk? When I had to have the operation? Oh, they drop when you lose weight and roll up or pop. Okay, okay. All right. Remember, y'all, they said my stomach had went up, pushed up to my chest, and I had to have an operation on my mother's birthday, and they did it with the robots. As soon as I got out of the operation, somebody came and told me, what somebody said, and I did a video right after I got that bitch have it. Yeah. But I think since that operation, I want to ask them, did they give me gastric bypass? Did they put a Band-Aid around my stomach or something? Did they cut some of my stomach out? Because I can't eat like I used to. Y'all know how I used to eat. Y'all know I just go, 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 go. Now, I get full a little fast. Do they have El Cheapo? Do they have penis beads? Penis beads. So I can see it was growing. It tightens up when I'm growing. It loosens up and drops when I penis beads. But yeah, y'all, I cannot eat like I used. Oh my God, that donut was so good. Okay, so look, I got this other donut. Said I'm screaming. I should have gotten two. I should have gotten two apple fritters or chop suey donuts. See this? Look at that. Yeah, look at the glaze on it. Look at that. Oh my God. If I drop dead now, baby, I bet you this donut will be gone before I drop dead. In the middle of my damn heart attack, I'm like, oh God, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey. It'd be like he died with a donut in his throat. Better donut in my throat than you know what. Okay. Okay. Oh. I should have got two of these. Oh my God, this is buttery. Airy. Oh my God. That's why I always tell this joke when I've said just not a joke, but situationships. That looks healthy. It is healthy. Uncle Charlie, it's healthy. Listen, if I was on a plane, that's why I'm so scared to fly though. I'm scared to fly anyway. But if I was on a plane, I love sex. And usually the people that love sex a lot are the ones that really don't have it a lot. Anybody that talk about something a lot, trust me, they ain't really doing it. That's why they talk about it. Oh my God. So, April said, you know what, April? I'm frying me one tonight too. I had to say for the pork chops again, the thicker kind. Come on, somebody. This is my YouTube right. So, if I was on a airplane, and they said, brace yourself. The plane, we done lost control. We're going down. We're going down. Everybody else will be screaming and hollering. I'm going to turn to the cutest guy on the plane. Oh, thank you. No London, but you have beautiful teeth. Thank you. Look, thank you. I didn't eat candy growing up. No, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm the Michael with the good teeth. So, with the clean teeth. With the pretty teeth. Okay, y'all see me? I'm so petty. But what? Because I can be. Don't judge me, judge your damn self. So, look, copy every damn thing else, bitch. Copy that. You want to take everything else from me, bitch? Take these pretty white teeth from me, bitch. Do that. Bitch, you want to imitate every motherfucking thing else I do, bitch. Imitate these white motherfucking pretty pearly teeth, bitch. Talking about I'm dead, bitch. Your teeth dead. Okay, y'all. What? Don't judge me. Y'all judge your damn self. I felt that. So I would literally turn to the guy sitting next to me if the plane was going down and go, look, you know we both probably not going to make it. We probably not going to make it. So is it all right if I give you a little head? Can I just give you a little head? What? I mean, like, look, can I give you a little head? Matter of fact, I probably wouldn't even ask. I would just unzip it and start doing it. Next thing you know, on the news the next day, what they gonna be saying? On the news the next day, they gonna be like, all the passengers, nobody survived. But one passenger had a penis bone stuck in his throat. We don't know how that happened. What? Don't judge me. Judge yourself. When I had that bad car accident, y'all, I ended up being in a coma for about 2 weeks. I flew through the windshield. When they were cutting my clothes off me, and they said, "Oh my God," because I had so much blood on my lung, they was like, "Oh my God, he's not gonna make it." Y'all know what I said to myself, and this is the honest God truth. I said, I can't die. I cannot die. I have not had sex. I did not want to leave this earth without getting it in one more time. Don't judge me. See, people don't want to tell the truth. Here I am bleeding. Head, y'all see that mark? Head, you can see the meat, the bone. My mama said you can see the bone. I'm laying there, this blood gushing. And I'm talking about, fuck the pain. I'm hearing them say, I'm not going to make it. And I'm saying, oh, you got me messed up. I'm going to have sex one more time before I leave here. If I got to fuck one of these EMS people, if I got to fuck one of these EMS technicians right now, if I got to screw one of the damn nurses when I get there, I'm getting it in before I leave this. No, I wasn't going to take my last breath. Shit. What? Do not judge me. Shoot. My mom used to go, boy, you're just a hoe. And just because I like sex don't make me a hoe. Y'all, I'm gonna have to play this video, y'all. I'm gonna have to play this video, y'all. But I was doing chemo, y'all. Come on, see. See, y'all, I'm gonna tell all my business, but that's what I do. So I wake up one morning and I have to use the bathroom. I'm at my mama's house. I stayed at her house and I didn't even go. We had something where I stayed at her house, slept in my own room. And I wake up and I gotta pee. And I go to pee and nothing will come out. Oh my God. I don't really think none of it, but I got the urge to go, but nothing would come out. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I don't say anything. I ain't really worried. I drink a lot of water because I was hungover. And now I really gotta go. And I go in the bathroom and I cannot pee. Oh my God, what is going on? Finally, I call my mama. I'm sitting there. I turned the weave, y'all. I said, Mama. She said, oh God, boy, what? I said, I can't go. I cannot pee. And she was like, oh my God. So finally, it got so bad that I told her, take me through emergency. So we go through emergency. And as we ride, my mom told me, you ain't got nothing, do you? I said, what the hell do you mean? If I got, it would hurt. It wouldn't be, I couldn't pee, it would hurt. So anyway, I get into the emergency and they do a sonogram or whatever you do, and they say, "Oh my God, your bladder is extremely full. We can't let you go home until you pee, until you urinate. That's dangerous." So I said, "Okay." I said, "They said if you don't pee, we're gonna have to put a catheter in you." I had never had a cat. Well, yes, I did when I had the car accident, but I was knocked out, so I really didn't feel it. Um, so I'm drinking water, drinking water. I still can't pee. I have a gay white nurse. This man, gayer than lilies in the back. I'm just gay as hell. And he was like, "Mr. Waters, I got you, blah, blah, blah." And he was like, "Mr. Waters, if you don't pee, Mr. Waters, then I'm just gonna have to say we're gonna have to do the catheter." Now they all so finally they decide they gotta put this catheter in. The white guy, the white gay nurse comes in and he got another gay white nurse with him. They all just happy and to do it. And so a nurse came in and I was like, "Oh my God." So they just grabbing my thing. And I'm looking like, "Wait, you rubbing this a little too damn much," but it felt good with my nasty ass. So even though I couldn't pee, and but when they tried to put it, it hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. I screamed and I asked the nurse, "Could I hold her hand?" Baby, I squeezed her hand so damn tight, you would have thought I was breaking it. Anyway, they couldn't get it in. And when they put it out, it had little blood clots on it. Now I'm scared, like, "Oh, what is going on?" But then I was able to pee. But when I peed, it looked like Lipton iced tea. But I was in no pain other than that. And so, anyway, I'm getting to where I'm going with the story. So, oh, and there's another thing in the story. So they sent me home. And once again, I couldn't pee again. So I had to go back. They finally got the catheter in. I screamed so loud and so hard. I screamed. You ever been in the emergency and heard somebody screaming? And you go, "Damn, they must be killing them." That was me. And they sent me home with this catheter. And see, this is why I say it's easier for white men or little penis men to have a catheter than well endowed men because they have to stick it up longer, and when you move, it hurts. See, if you got a little penis, it ain't even. So it was killing me. So when they took it out, I said, "I will never ever. I will die. I will die. Lord, kill me. I will die before I ever let them put another catheter in my." No. That was. I'm thinking was that the equivalent to having a baby? Shit. So when they did all the X-rays and the tests, come to find out I had bladder cancer, right? And so I called the doctor. I'm very optimistic, and I always look at the glass half full instead of half empty. I never say, "Woe is me." Okay, what we gonna do? How we gonna get through this? That's my mindset. So I called the doctor, and he said, "Well, yes, you have bladder cancer. You have stage 3 bladder cancer." I was like, "What? Stage 3?" I said, "Okay, so how are we going to treat it?" Because when I had cancer before, we did radiation. And that's when they make the little cast out, and you lay there and they give you little tattoos where they want the beams to go. You ring the bell at the end. I had been through all of that. Okay, God, I'm a 2-time cancer survivor. So I said, "Well, how are we going to approach this doctor?" He said, "Well, we're going to do it with chemo." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "When do I come in and get my port?" This is my thing. I've never felt sad and, "Oh God, I'm dying." I never felt that way. Never, ever. You know what? Not once did I cry. Not once did I say, "Oh my God." Some people you can tell them they got cancer. We think you got cancer and they falling off. I'm dying. No. That has never, because the God I serve, come on, somebody, that looks high, sits high and looks low, knows my heart, knows my good intentions, and no, there's a reason I'm here. Somebody needs to hear. If it ain't doing for me to lift people up, when people keep thinking I'm the person that puts people down, more people are blessed or feel good by me than the people that I have to come for and let have it. We will look at these people that I have to let y'all asses have it, and people will only look at that, not looking at that you the motherfuckers that say something about me. I'm gonna always be that way. You be nice to me, I'm gonna be nice to you. You be a bitch, an asshole to me, I'm gonna be a bitch and an asshole to you. It's just it is what it is. So wait, did it get okay. So I said, how are we gonna handle that? When do I come get my port? When he said, no, he said we're gonna do it through chemo. I said, okay. When did I come? Hey, Tiffany, baby, how you doing? I said, when I come get my, I watched y'all karaoke the other day. That was hilarious. They was full. So I said, when do I come in and get the port? Because he said chemo. I know that's port. He said, oh, no, you don't need a port. I was like, what? He said, we're going to do it through a catheter. I said, what? I didn't know that was possible. But y'all know that was God's way of saying, look, I'm going to heal you, but you ain't going to tell me how to heal you. I'm going to heal you in a way that you said you wouldn't. Because I said I would die before I ever do another catheter. Thank you, boo. We were so dry. I know it was hilarious. Y'all got to check Tiffany Cooper and them out over there on Facebook. It was hilarious, the karaoke. So I look it up on YouTube and I Google catheter, bladder cancer through a catheter. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. Yes, through the pee hole. Through the pee hole, baby. Through the pee hole. I want to show it. Okay, through the pee hole. Yes. But that was God where it said, I'm going to heal you, but you don't tell me how to heal you. I'm going to heal you the way I want to heal you. Now, do you want to be healed? But I'm saying all this to say this, how much I love sex. So I would do videos of me every time I went in to do. I had to do it once a week, 27 times. 27 times I had to put 27 times I had a catheter put. No more than that, because then I went back every 3 months, then every 6 months. Now I go every year, which you know what? It's time for me to go back, and I'm a videotape. So anyway, I don't videotape. Y'all don't actually see him putting it in, but I looked it up on YouTube. I didn't know you can do that. And then I look at a lot of porn. I didn't know there were pornos where men just put that in there themselves as a pleasure thing. I've never heard of that, but it makes sense because of the bladder. Yeah, because it goes directly to your bladder, which I never had really any side effects. I would go in there. Y'all, this was so hilarious. I would go in, and when I go in, they'd say get naked. After they weigh me and everything. So I would be naked from the waist down. They would put this thing over me with a hole, so my wee-wee is, my package is just out. It is people in and out the room. I'm feeling like a $2 hole laying on the table, y'all. Everybody and their mama could just see me. They coming in. You got one girl to come in and she put the eye down. I've never had so many people. I felt like I was in an orgy. I felt like I was in a damn orgy, y'all. So they come in, and one girl would come in and she cleaned it off with the iodine. I'm like, it's already clean. Hell, you think I came here with a dirty dick? So she would wipe it off. Then the other one would come and she would pull it to the side and cup it. And then you had another one to come and say, your whole time. Yeah, look, the other one would come and she would take this needle light, it wasn't a needle, plastic, to shoot the numbing gel in there to numb it. Because I told them put me to sleep every time. They was like, it's more dangerous to put you to sleep because I didn't. The numbing gel really didn't numb shit for me. So they would do this. Then you had the doctor and then the two people that was learning. And I'm like, oh my God, everybody and their mama is seeing my penis. And so one day, I happened to be listening. And I heard the two nurses, I'm doing Mr. Waters this, that. And they was arguing. I'm going in there. I'm going to clean it off. Everybody know we're doing Mr. Waters' penis. I said, baby, it's enough penis to go around everybody. All y'all can come up in here. No, let me stop. So, but one day I'm doing a live. First of all, my mom said, why you got to put all that on live? I said, Mama, because maybe it helps somebody because I didn't even know that you can do this. And this lady from Jamaica or the Bahamas, she inboxed me, DM'd me. She said, I just want to say thank you. She said, I came across your channel. She said, my husband has, he didn't have bladder cancer. He had some other cancer. Oh my God, something to do with it. But he had cancer. And she said he was adamant about not doing chemo. She said, but he looked at your video and you would make him laugh. She said he decided to do chemo. And I just want to thank you. And I was like, oh my God, that really touched my heart. He way over in the Bahamas somewhere. He ended up dying though, God rest his soul, later on. But some people wait too late. That's why I go no matter if I'm feeling I'm going. So anyway, one day I go in, I'm feeling good. I go live. And why are these messages being hid? Who is hiding these messages? What? Yeah, okay. So anyway, don't hide these messages unless it's a troll. So you say you are so funny, Michael. Uh, enough penis for yeah. I was like, this is enough penis for everybody. So I go in there one day. I didn't smoke me a joint or had me a gummy or something, or edible. And when they do it, you have to stay there. I had to because you can't pee for like 2 hours. So they make you lay there to make sure you don't pee because they don't want you to pee out the medicine. Well, anyway, I go in this particular day and I'm laying there and I'm waiting. They cleaned me off and put the number gel in there. And this little fella wants to wake up. This little fella, he comes up and go, hey, how everybody doing? What's going on? Y'all ain't sticking me today. I ain't nothing going to me today. That's what and I'm live. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, y'all, it won't go down. And people are cracking up laughing. So the lady keeps coming in like, Mr. Waters, are you ready? And I was like, no, can I get a minute? And I couldn't tell her why. And because now I didn't cover myself. And so I was like, can they stick that thing in there while I'm hard? And how embarrassing would that be? How embarrassing would that be, right? So I'm laying there. I'm on live. My mama go, only your nasty ass will be thinking about sex while you having chemo treatment. But she was right. So now I said to myself, do I need to go in? I didn't know what to do. I said, should I go in and jack off and pleasure myself? And then oh my God. Finally it went down. They came in and do it. So the one nurse that I loved that did it the best, her name was Jody. She was a white lady, Jody. She was so good. It didn't hurt that bad when she did it. One time we had eye-to-eye contact. We looked at each other eye. We had this. That was because it was such an intimate moment. So it was my last chemo treatment, and Jody said to me, she said, Mr. Waters, she said, I know you happy. She said, but I'm really gonna miss you. She said, she said, I'm really gonna miss you. I really enjoyed you as my patient. I said, Jody. I said, no, baby, we a couple. We go together. You didn't touch me 27. You didn't touch my penis 27 times. We in a relationship. She said, Mr. Waters, I'm married. I said, well, I'm your side nigga. I told her, I said that next week, because I went every Friday. I said, next Friday, I'm being a doorway butt nigga, talking about swinging, talking about Jody. I'm back. Let's do it, Jody. Get it, Jody. You know, I need to find Jody. I asked her one time when I went there. She don't work there anymore. But I wish I had sent her a thank you card because she was so delicate with my penis. To see that white hair around this big black shaft, the way she would grab it, so ever so gently. Y'all give me a moment. Hold on, give me 1 minute. Oh God, yes, Jody, I miss you. Damn, that motherfucking Jody, I miss her ass. Jody, Jody, where's my Brody? Okay, I had to really blow my nose, so don't they? Okay. So, why did I tell that whole story? But see, I'm old now. I just don't know, you guys. Does I know she did miss all that. Look, y'all know what? I'm an exhibitionist anyway. How many people I could go on a nude beach and wouldn't have a problem with it? I could go to a nude beach and would not have a problem with it. And you know, that's the reason I'm really, really pissed with Eve. If Eve had not ate that damn apple, took a bite out of that apple, if she had not bit that apple, we all still would be walking around butt naked right now. Mm-hmm. We wouldn't even know we were naked if it hadn't been for that damn Eve. I could do a nude beach. I could do comedy, stand-up comedy nude. I wish I could. Just to stand up to nude. How y'all doing tonight? How we doing tonight? Everybody go, like that was a good show. It was kind of long. Oh, CMA is funny. His show was kind of long, but it was well worth it. It was, yes, I would love. You know what? I'm surprised I have never went. Um, I'm surprised I've never went. For my 8th grade graduation, oh, come on, somebody. We went to a beach and all the guys had on these short bikinis. I mean, shorts, trunks. You would love the Burning Man. You would love the Burning. What is the Burning Man? Oh, is it said the Burning Man or the Bum? I'm gonna have to see that. But I had these bikini swim trunks on, baby. I had a little hair growing. I was well endowed. I had a little hair growing. I was well endowed. My 8th grade teacher was looking at me. She was like, young Michael. She took very good interest in me. Like, wow. Oh, all the girls was looking. I was an exhibitionist. That Mike, you got me in this kitchen cracking up. Listen, all the other guys wish they had awarded them then. Because I was, baby, you would have thought I was Tay Diggs on How Stella got her groove back walking with them bikinis on. Look slim and trim and nothing but, oh my God. I'm glad I was the only boy because I got all of it. I got all of it. I ain't have to share it with nobody. What? Don't judge me, judge yourself. So, even in class, y'all, I don't know why I'm talking about my penis right now, but hell, what? Because I can. In the 8th grade, 6th, 7th, in middle school, we wore tight jeans back then. And for young men, that was a time that your stuff could wake up at any time. It was no rhyme or reason. It could be the way the teacher just wiped the board. Hey, what baby? It could be the way the teacher just wiped the board. You get excited. Look up, look it up, everybody. Naked the whole week. Art, dance, and naked. I'm gonna have to see that. So look, you guys. I in class with my little tight jeans on, looking good, and all of a sudden, Johnny wants to wake up. So I don't know why. I'm so used to it, I don't even really pay Johnny no attention. Do your thing, Johnny, because I'm sitting at the desk, and the teacher calls me up to do the problem on the board. It was the math class. Hey, Trip. Now, most young men would have been embarrassed. Like, I can't get up like this, and would have made an excuse. I don't want to. I popped up out that damn desk with vigor and oh my God, so much pizzazz. And I stood up like I had an S on my chest. And I walked. And I made sure I made it hit the one girl on the arm and it hit the one boy on the jaw. I mean, it was just knocking people out the way as I was walking down up to the. Oh, one girl got a concussion. What? Don't judge me. So I walk up to the board and I'm doing it. I can hear the. So I turn, and now when I turn to the side to explain the problem, the gasp that came across the room. The teacher was like, Mr. Waters, okay, we got it. Thank you. I was like, you sure? You want me to answer another one? You want to know what the square root is? Oh my God. I was never embarrassed. Never. Never. And as I sit back and I think of some of this stuff, even when, my mother joined me up to boys club. Boys club. But she told the boys club, if you didn't have trunks, you could go swimming butt naked. The mom said, what's wrong with you? You could go swimming butt naked. And when my mama would say I couldn't swim, and so I wouldn't take my trunks, but I would go swimming anywhere. Square root took me out. You want to know what the square root is? I got it. So I would go swimming butt naked. You have, some people had trunks, some people. That was the first place I knew what uncircumcised was. Because Mexicans, and I said to myself, what the hell is wrong with their penis? The fuck? Why does it look like that? And so I would go swimming butt naked. Oh, did I enjoy that? And so it was this guy named Tyrone. We would always swim. We would swim naked together. We'd be at the deep end. You really couldn't see. And we would always wrestle. Wrestle butt naked. I enjoyed it. Until one day I looked down at his feet. Now, mind you, we wrestled up. We couldn't wait to go swimming so we can wrestle. But I never paid his feet any attention. I looked down at his feet and he had an extra toe. First time I ever seen it, I didn't even know that was possible to have an extra toe. And you know what I did? I never went naked swimming again. I wore my trunks every damn time. I mean, that toe, it traumatized me. You ever look at somebody's feet and then it make you look at your own shit? I looked at, I was like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He had a double damn toe. I liked him too. That traumatized me. I started swimming in the shallow end. He told me, come down here. I say, I'm good. And I knew that wasn't right. As I got older and became a little freak, I could have did a little something with that extra toe. I could have put that little extra toe to work. What? Don't judge me. Judge yourself. See, if I knew then what I know now, I would have stayed down in the deep end butt naked with Terry. I'm just saying. You know what an extra toe can do? A good extra toe? I'm freaky anyway. I'm calling all extra toe motherfuckers. All motherfuckers with extra toes, hit me up, inbox me. You extra toe bitches. Watch. Don't judge me, y'all. This looks so damn good. Yeah. But my mom used to say to me, you know what? Sister, I don't even think about sex. Yeah, that's the last thing on my mind. I used to go, girl, you crazy. She said, when you get older, you'll feel like that. So one day, me, her, and my great-grandmother was talking. Mind you, my great-grandmother was in her mid-80s. And we were talking about sex. And my mama said, once again, maybe sex, because my mama and her boyfriend slept in different rooms. They hadn't had sex in the last 20 years. I can't be with nobody. If we ain't having sex, if we ain't rubbing toes, I can't lay next to you, we ain't sleeping together, then we don't need to be together. For me, I need some type of affection. So my mother and my great-grandmother and I come upset. And my mother said, I don't think about it, I don't want it. My great-grandmother said, baby, I don't know what's wrong with you. She said, because if I don't get it at least twice a week, I'll lose my mind. My great-grandmama, I was like, oh, my great-grandmama, a freak. In her 80s, if I don't get it at least twice a week, I would lose my mind. I said, I hope I get that from you. I hope you pass it down to me. My great-grandmother was in her 80s, and she had a boyfriend named James that was in his 60s, and he was married. So my great-grandmama was the side chick. She was the side hoe. My great-grandma was 80-something years old, 85, 86, and she was the side hoe. I don't know if I want to be that old and be the side hoe. Or would you just say side old hoe? She was the side old hoe. But, to make it fair, his wife was in a wheelchair and couldn't do anything. Did that make it right, though? He started coming to family functions, and he was a jazzy, nice-looking man, too. And him and my great-grandmama messed around for years with their nasty ass. He loved my great-grandmama. She turned that little young motherfucker out. He had to be 66, 67. I think I got that from my great-grandmother. I think I've gotten that. What? It's a video that pops up of me and my mama, and I'm talking about my great-grandmama. My mama was like, stop calling my grandmama a hoe. I said, Mama. She said, I ain't playing. You stop calling my grandmama. I'm tired of you calling my grandmama a hoe. I said, well, I'm not gonna say she was a hoe, but she had hoe-like tendencies. She was hoe-ish. She did some hoe-ish things. You okay, I'm back. I had to fix him. Mama was. Your mama was a sappy. See, listen. Uh-huh. My great grandmama was a sad hoe in her 80s. She was a sad old hoe. It is what it is. I never really had sex with other people's stuff. I never did. That was never me. If I did, it was unknowingly. 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 But that's why I say sex is a very important part of a relationship to me. A lot of people like sex don't matter. You can teach. No, I don't want to have to teach you shit. It should be there for the person. You should blow my motherfucking mind. Oh, goddamn, that was good. We can't wait to do it again. I don't want to have to build up. No, I'm too old to be built. I ain't got that. I ain't got that long enough time to be trying to fall in love, and you get this sex thing right. If it ain't right from the start, I don't want it. And if that means I got to go through a plethora of people to find that good, then call me a hoe like my great grandmama. I'm a hoe. I'm a hoe. Call me a hoe like the old Arlene Dixon. She was a hoe. I'm sorry, Grandma. My great grandmama, yes, she was. That's how I was made. My dad was married. What? Wow. Abel said, he said a plethora. If I got to go through a plethora of, come on. I had one uncle that had a whole nother family. So sometimes he would bring my Aunt Dorothy over. Sometimes he'd bring the sad woman Bobby over. Bobby had 2 kids by my uncle. Oh my God, but it was so normal. And I was like, it's nowhere in the world. You know, I just seen my cousin Angie at Fairlane too. I got a video, y'all, where I run into my cousin. She was the baby out of wedlock from the side chick. You know, back in the day, that family shit, it'd be extramarital affairs. And I remember the white girl down the street from me. She's still living. But the brother dead, the sister dead. But anyway, the one white girl, she had babies by the 2 brothers. And it wasn't like she was with one brother, then she was with the brother. So she had one baby, like 2 babies by one brother, and one. It was back and forth. And these were some of the little baddest motherfucking kids on the block. And I remember I was walking, me and mama was walking down the street one day, and little kids, they were so smart. And they say so smart. I said, shut the fuck up. I said, that's why your brother is your cousin, motherfucker. Mom was like, why you do it? I said, because they're bad as hell. Get them out of my face. Get them little motherfuckers out of my face. You know, they grew up to be some, you know, our families became close. But they were like prejudiced, where their grandmother was. Yeah. But we ended up being really tight people, you know. Our family fought their family. It was like that. Oh, they fought. I mean, generations. It wasn't just one. It was generations. Oh, I whooped the brothers. Oh, I kicked the brothers' ass. Oh, God. Yes, I did. We whooped their ass quite a few times. Mm. And then the one sister named Nita, y'all. This is see, she passed away. Oh, poor. She called my mama. She was my mama's goddaughter, Nita's wife. And baby, she would. Sometimes I had to check them and say, "Hold up, bitch, that's my mama." And oh, she loved my mama. She called me brother. My sisters just did not accept it. Look, they weren't playing that shit. So anyway, but she got up out of her bed one time. She had moved. She lived with her sister, and she fell out the bed and died. She did. We don't know if she OD'd or what, but she fell out the bed. When she fell face down, but her leg was up like on her knees, and so her daughter. When I found out she died, I said, "Oh my God!" So I drive over there, and I'm sitting upstairs. Now she's in the basement in the room dead, and they're waiting on the you go. You look like DMA. Niggas wanna lie. Niggas wanna die. Okay, look. Um, shout out to DMA. How you doing, creepy? Creepy Larry? That's a name. So I'm sitting upstairs with her one daughter. She only had one daughter, and the daughter called me uncle, and all the little cousins. And I'm tipsy to y'all. I said, "Oh, y'all, no, not my sister. I can't believe my sister gone." And we drink it, and I'm like, "Not my sister, my sister, my sister, my sister, my sister." So now the we waiting on the coroner's office to come get her, but it's been like 3, 4 hours. So the people call us and say, "Look, y'all have to stretch her out, pull her out, because if you don't, rigor mortis is set in, she'll be stuck that way." And they was like, "Oh my God!" So her daughter, her grandson, the sister, and a couple of the nephews, and me, we go downstairs. Because I didn't went down there sitting like, "Oh, dude, I couldn't believe she was gone. I'm looking at her dead." So they get down there. Now, mind you, I've been talking, "My sister, oh God, my sister." And so now they got to pull her leg. And, oh my God, they had to stretch her out. And her grandson was like, "Uncle Mike might help." I said, "That ain't my motherfucking sister." Wait, y'all. I don't even know if I could have did that with my real sister. Much less a God sister. I said, "That ain't my damn sister." And they all looked at me, and I said it before I knew what I said. I just shook my head, and I turned around. I felt so bad because it came out. I said, "That ain't my damn sister. I ain't finna touch that. Touch her." Oh, Tiffany, I think the way they felt about me changed that day because that show came out my. I was like, you know how you be thinking? I was saying to myself, "These bitches crazy. I'm not gonna touch this dead body. The fuck?" Oh, wife, Shawan, I'm telling y'all, I said it. I didn't even realize I had said it out loud. I thought I said it in my mind. Wow, my God. Oh, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I didn't do it either. Nope. Get somebody else to do that one. No. The only person I could have done that to is my mom. Timmy said, "I probably couldn't have did. I could not touch. No. No. I could have. Now, my mother, I would have. The only person. Anybody else, it was not happening. I don't even know if I can do that to my real sisters. No. 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 Star, my niece Star may be the only one other one I could do that to. Other than that, it ain't happening. It is not happening. Let me turn this light on, y'all. Oh God, oh my. Y'all see how I'm getting up? I'm getting up all week. I'm getting up all weak and battered. Okay, hold on. So I got me some bacon and eggs. more bacon for this morning. You see, I went and I got these some pork chops, some thicker pork chops than the one I had. See, these thick. So I will be cooking pork chops. I will make me some. I will fry me some pork chops and some French fries. Uh, I probably couldn't do it either. I gotta meet him. Have any of y'all met him? He is a mess. Only way I would have been able to do it is because I've been a CNA before. Okay, that's right, April. I like this one. Tim. I like the thick ones too much. Yes, I love them. You know, I met quite a few people on here. Um, beautiful, beautiful one, beautiful one. I met quite a few people on here. I'm the same in person as I am on here. I stand in my truth. I can't be anything other than what I am. Yes, I don't like them too thick, but I like the thick ones with the bones. I bought them. I got some skinny ones in my freezer. Yeah. Nirvana, are you still here, Nirvana? Because every time I go in my freezer now, Nirvana, I bust out laughing. Are you still here, Nirvana? Are you still here, Nirvana? Nirvana, are you still in here? Nirvana probably gone because I can't get over these fries. The fries that said imperfect things are the best, or some shit like that. Um, so I like the thick ones too, Mike. Yes, we do. Uh, who retracted the message? Uh, okay. Who? Okay. I just made you a moderator, Tiffany. I remember I used to eat pork chops. I ate it with rice. You know what? I just started liking gravy. I just started liking gravy. I just made you a moderator, Tiffany. I didn't know I could make moderators on here. Come on, somebody. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. But yeah, I've been on here an hour and a half almost. Listen, I've been on here for an hour and a half almost. Y'all done had me on here cracking up, telling all my personal business. I have to blow my nose again. I don't like, y'all can hear me, but you can't see me. Ah. Ah. So I did get a chance to shave my face. Do y'all like me better when I had the goatee? And see, now I shouldn't have never shaved it off because in order for me to let it grow, I have to look crazy for a minute. But I look at my pictures, I look so much better with it. I look so much better with it. Mm-hmm. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I hate the lighting in my kitchen. I really do. I have so many bags in that storage that I have to go and look through. All my light bulbs, my hot, bright one. What are you having with your chop? I'm gonna have some French fries. I have some crinkle cut French fries. This is what I'll be having with my fries. So, but then I got some red potatoes over here I need to be cutting up and using. I don't know which ones yet. That's why you did say that. I'm having mashed potatoes and broth. Come on, I need to start eating more. I should make me some cucumbers and onions with some um, brown sugar, olive oil, salt and pepper, and rice wine vinegar and some just, oh God, that'd be so delicious. I came right home and had a box. I bought the Lucky Charms, y'all, and not the Fruity Pebbles. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bought the Lucky Charms. Mm. So look, I guess we'll come over here. It's kind of dark, so you guys may not see me as much, but I'm gonna be doing this. Um, I'm gonna be doing this. Uh, I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be doing. 'Cause I don't know if y'all can see this. Hold on. Okay. So, hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. I'm coming. How y'all doing? See how dark it is. But that's all right. I gotta go and get me another lamp for this particular. There's so many more things I need to get. It's not like a good cast iron skillet. Ooh, I gotta put my griddle pad. But I get it. Oh, my love. Come on, somebody. Y'all still there? Look at that light peeking through like the rays. I know, isn't that something, y'all? Isn't that something? Okay. I just want one pork chop. Maybe two. No, one. Because I want the one with the nice bone. Yeah, I have one light up here. This cabinet shouldn't be here. I don't know why they made this kitchen like this. Okay, let's see. Where's them pork chop? Let's see. This is the one I want. I'm gonna rinse this off. Okay. Come on, somebody. We really love somebody. Make sure you come on in and hit that like button. Come on, Tiffany. Look at the light peeking through. Yes, Nirvana. Yes, Nirvana. Okay. So, I have a little bit of accent. See that, y'all? That's accent, which is nothing but MSG. Some soul food seasoning. Now we're gonna use a little garlic pepper. Just I'm gonna have a pork chop sandwich. I'll be very liberal with that. And we're gonna put a little bit of regular salt. Gotta give it that flavor. Okay. And what you always want to do is you want to rub that in. Rub it in. Rub it in. Okay. We're gonna do the other side. A little salt. See that, y'all? Little pepper. Liberal with it. Garlic pepper. Amongst other things. Some soul food seasoning. A little accent. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Yes, y'all can see a little light poking up from up there. Okay. So, I'm going to take a little bit of this oil here. Okay. Look, y'all, you know what? Working and catering. Look how many. Look. This is all working and catering. Look. This is when I have stuff extra. They give it to me. The napkins. Wait, and that's not even. Look, I have some more. And then I have a whole box of nothing but cutlery from them guys. I have some. Look. Look at this, y'all. This is all from the catering. Anytime I have some extra, like these are plates and stuff, they give them to me. So I'm like, okay. This is the flour. Rub that in. I still got y'all in here. Hold on, y'all. Oh my Lord. So you guys, did I tell you I have carpet all the way in my kitchen? Okay, I guess. You know, I don't even have a taste for French fries right now, but I still might put some in there. I guess I'll eat and lay down, and I got to get up in the morning and do some things. Yes, I do. Yes, he did. Ha. Come on, somebody. So, okay, yeah. So I guess I don't have to be over here no more. I'm just gonna sit here, wait on that grease to get hot, and call it a day. That's what I'm gonna do. My hips hurt. Guess I can put this pop back in the refrigerator. Once you start cooking and smelling them fries, you will want to, right? I want those cucumbers now he was talking about. Yeah, you know what? I got these cucumbers for my job. I got 3 trays like this. See them? Nice. Good cucumbers. Um, and I also got these grapes here that I have. Look, I was studying eating grapes. I was studying eating grapes and I had grapes. Welch's grapes, right? I was about to go to jail for eating grapes. Oh, that pork, that grease thing is ready done. Mm-hmm. 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 I love cucumbers salad with onions and tomatoes and Italian. I do too. I like cucumbers and red onions with some brown sugar, some olive oil, a little water, salt and pepper, and oh. And I tell you, so delicious. So, so delicious. I just love to eat. I had me a big bowl of Lucky Charms. I ate 2 donuts, some chips, and I still got like 4 or 5 bags of chips over there. That the little small ones that I buy. I love to snack. What? I think I must. Hold on, let me throw this pork chop to y'all. There we go. Let me wash my hands. All right. It's so cold. I had to turn my heat back on. And this listen, mine's been on all day. Mine has been on for the last 4 days. I hate to see my heating bill. Mine has been on for the last 4 days. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Baby, I'm gonna sleep good because I was up since 5 o'clock this morning, y'all. Can y'all believe that? 5 o'clock this morning. Mm-hmm. Yes, I did. Ava said, yes, it is here too, Tiffany. I've had mine on since yesterday morning. Mine was $200, but we ain't about to freeze. And if they've been spiking the bill up since, you know what? Yeah, I'm in a 1 bedroom. And I just got my first bill. I ain't even looked at it yet. 'Cause I'm at to monetize my videos to pay for some of this. I'm at to monetize some videos. Come on, somebody. Which remind me, support the channel. It's a business, $ 313 comedian always. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that. I want to watch a good movie tonight. A good movie tonight. I got some big decisions to make in the next couple of days. Mm. Absolute to me the same way. I feel I don't care if it's 300. I can't stand to be cold. Hmm. My great grandmother, baby, she wanted you to wear 3 and 4 layers of clothes. She was not turning that heat on. Some people just, Like, I don't like to be real hot. So it's not me not wanting to have my heat on. April said, "Yeah, then it's going to be almost 80 Sunday." You know, I've had birthdays where I had on short outfits and barbecue. Then I've had some birthdays where it was snow was over your ankles. Hmm. Yeah. You know, I never asked my mom what's it snowing when she went into labor with me. Mm-hmm. Because it made me wonder how did my grandmother drive through the snow with her daughter in labor, with her fourth child. Mm-hmm. That was my mama's fourth child. Fifth, fourth or fifth. Fifth. This is crazy. And in Ohio, not like this around March since I've been living here for 11 years. What made you move to Ohio? I love Detroit so much. I'd go visit Ohio, but I love Detroit. I can move though if I fall in love. I'm moving if I fall in love. If I fell in love, I can move. Oh, your husband. Okay. So you move for some good dick. No, let me just. Good dick can make you do that. Good dick can make you. What? No, I'm just joking. I'm wondering, can I move to another city for love? I don't know. You know, I used to always say it was because of my mama. My mother said, "Mama, you know, I probably could live somewhere else now." I'm looking a little older as I look at. Maybe it's my. Why am I looking older? Oh, we both from the G. We grew up together, and our families know one another. My mom and his mom were friends. I had a crush on him. Okay, all right for the crush. I got a crush on you. So y'all know each other from childhood. Yeah. I looked at y'all video the other day, and I was laying here chuckling. Who was the two ladies? They was tipsy. Oh, that was hilarious. They were hilarious. Hmm. Oh, my sister-in-law and her dog. Okay, they was funny. I really enjoyed them. Yeah, they were funny. I hate this door that slams. Jimmy said, "Baby, we had a good time." Uh, You know how your pork chop curl up? I had to press it down. Detroit is a beautiful place. I know, I love it. And they're doing so much. Now if I can just afford one of the high rises downtown. But I will. Trust and believe I will. Trust and believe I will. It smells so good. But you know, Detroit will just never be the same without Michael Ann, without my mama. My eight-spoon cone. Okay, maybe I have a couple of French fries. Shout out to the 4C gang. Can y'all believe I got carpet in my kitchen? Look. Look, yesterday I have carpet all the way in my kitchen. That's my stove. Carpet in my kitchen. You know, my grandmother had carpet in her kitchen. And I said, keep it. Well, oh, my baby girl, she come home. She hanging out with her oldest cousin for her birthday. My baby be gone, and that baby be gone, and it's a school night. What? Okay, I guess I'll put a couple of these French fries in here. Okay, hey, Miss Smith, how you doing, baby? How was work? Hope work was all that. You made it through. Oh, Miss Smith, we had a good live over here. We had a great live over here. I done ate a couple of donuts, some chips. Now I'm making me some French fries and a pork chop. I got the itis. Yeah. We have laughed. We had story time. You got to watch the replay. You gotta watch the replay. Look how smooth my skin is, y'all. To be 57. Hmm. Hmm. What? I'm tired, ready to retire, but this war affected my retirement. I can imagine a war for nothing. A war for nothing. And I seen somewhere where he said anybody that has a record, if they go fight in a war, then felonies or anything, then their record will be clean. So you can't murder. You'd be punished to murder somebody in real life, but you'll clean their record to go. You'll get murders to go murder somebody. That man mind is bad. And you know what? I think he has dementia. And I think anybody like that, he reminds me of Hitler. The kind that if he die, he want to take as many people with him. I'm glad I ain't got to go to no damn war. Mm-mm. Even back when you had to register for the draft, when I turned 18, it was on me. You can go to jail if you don't. I was like, bro, I'm the only boy, first of all. Yes, he is sick. I said, first of all, I'm the only boy. Second of all, I know I'm still obligated to sign up. I'm flat foot. You can't go to Army if you're flat foot. And this is before Don't Ask, Don't Tell. I would have told just to not go. What? Don't judge me. But if I was in the Army, baby, I would have been I would have been at the top. I would have been the Secretary of State. I would have been, what was Colin Powell? I would have had his job. Baby girl home. She said, hi, Aunt. She been at Red. I said, hey, baby. I seen them out there on the grill, her and her cousin out on the grill the other day. I be watching the videos. Yes, I do. Okay. No way I would let my 23-year-old nephew go. I will smother him in Canada myself. Come on. Come on. You know what? My nephews are older. I guess they still could go. I guess they still could go. Mm-mm-mm. It's sad though that you go to war and you can lose your life. But if nobody fought for the country, but at least let it be. Yeah, I think they should have the presidents fight each other. We need to pick the biggest, baddest, strongest president. And whoever whoop whoever ass, then they win. That'll save a whole lot of lives. Mm-hmm. Let's have a cook-off or something. See whoever cooked the best. And let the United Nations decide who got the best dish. Mm-hmm. Let's have a blowjob contest. No. They be like, call CMA. We about to go to war. And CMA is the best blowjob. He give what? Don't judge me. Y'all judge yourself. I'm serious. It's a lot of other ways we could settle disputes besides fighting and bombing each other. Because what's gonna happen one day is both countries both gonna have something that can end the world. They probably already got it now. Good evil being said, your ass is a fool, a sick fool. I know, but I'm just saying something. Because at what point, if you both people make something that can end the world, hopefully I'm dead and gone by the time that happens. I don't think they would ever, I don't think they would ever do that. Oh, but all these movies, that's why I don't like watching them damn movies. War of the Worlds and shit like that, where the world coming to an end, because you be thinking that shit could really happen. And I don't want to be in all of that. I don't want to have to be kicking people out. And then by the time it happens, I'm gonna be an old man trying to be out here, trying to survive. Young people going, come on, come on. Mm-mm-mm. No, 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 no. Let me check it. My love. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Ah, yes. War of the World was a good movie and a bit scary. Yes, it was. Yes, it was, y'all. Yes, it was. My right hand itching. That means some money. That's my grandma used to say. If your right hand itch, that means you're getting some money. Lord knows I need it. Come on, somebody. I need to put up my birthday video, y'all, and let y'all see some of the stuff. Miss Smith said, hey, April. April said, hey, Miss Smith. Okay, you see that pork chop is letting me know it's ready. So you know what I do need? I cannot make a sandwich without Miracle Whip Dukes. Miracle Whip Duke. I cannot use Hellman's. I cannot use Hellman's. Only Miracle Whipper Dukes. I can eat this straight. Now Hellman's I do like in my potato salad. So we can say, please, do and send me that other video. Laugh loud, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. Ah. y'all. You get it together. Hello. Hope everybody is doing wonderful tonight. Hope everybody has had a wonderful day. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. I'm coming. Okay. Turn that off. Okay, y'all. This is, y'all see that? Y'all see that? I didn't take it. Thanks, Miss Smith. I thought so. I'll go to the heifers only can burn in the kitchen. Y'all see that? I remember my bestie's daughter made some fried ribs. They were extra. Oh wait, I'm missing everything. I had me some fried ribs for the first time. They were so good. Teach me how to make them. I will. You know what? I was going to get some today. I most definitely will soon. Colin Powell was a general. Was it? I think so. Yeah, I think it was. Yes, April 4-star general, I believe. Miss Smith, I remember my bestie's daughter made me some fried ribs. They were really good too. The peppers on today. She burned in the kitchen. I love milk with butter too. That's thanks, Miss Smith. I thought so. I don't take enough cooking lessons from my grandmother when she was. I watch all the time. Looks good. Enjoy your dinner and have a blessed night, Mike, Chad, and Beth. You too, baby. You as well, Timmy. Have a blessed one on purpose. Look at that job. Dear Lord, Father God, I thank you. I thank you for this wonderful food. I don't have to see for the nourishment of my body. I thank you for being everything. Thank you for being all I need. Thank you for being there for me, Father. Thank you for helping me and loving me and carrying me and covering me. Thank you. Thank you for all you do, Father God. Thank you. for being that light in my darkness. Thank you for being the way out when I don't see a way out. Thank you for bringing me up when I'm down. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. I thank you. I thank you in your son Jesus' name. Amen. 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 Come on, somebody. Come on. Let me see if I. Okay, I went and found a snack. Really hot. Didn't I say I want no fries? Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you. Good evening with Maker. I done gave y'all 2 hours and 12 minutes of my time today. Y'all hear me? Whew. Now, I'm going to lay down and go watch some videos and put on a good movie. I'm going to watch Lackawanna Blues. Y'all, make sure y'all go watch Lackawanna Blues. Lackawanna Blues. L-A-K-A, Wanna, W-A-N-N-A, Blue. It is such a good movie. Excellent movie. Oh, good evening, that. You had me rolling about them damn grapes today, too. Well, I was gonna lie, and I was gonna lie about them motherfucking grapes. Do you hear me? Bitch, I ain't ate shit. Like, sir, we got you on camera. Roll the motherfucking puddings. Let me see. I ain't no motherfucking grape. You say I got a refrigerator full of grapes. Right, but we just, oh, I should have made me some more of these fries. Damn, these fries good. Yeah. I'm sitting there sneaking grape, about to go to jail over some motherfucking grape. That nigga scared the shit out of me. He gonna stop my buggy, stop. I said, what the fuck is you stopping me for? But it was grape. I'm glad he didn't say them grapes. What motherfucking grapes? What damn grapes? The ones on the ground. Y'all, because I had a grape in my mouth when he stopped. Oh my God. That was funny, wasn't it, y'all? I'm so glad y'all can be a part of it with me. So y'all know I ain't crazy about my damn self. Okay, come on, somebody. All right, look, y'all. I want y'all to have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed night. Good with Mika told me that shit was way too funny. It was, y'all. I thought he had caught. Look, Mika, I'm trying to get the hell off him, Mika. Yeah, I thought he caught me. Hey, come here, sir. Everyone said, no, Mika, the extra toe got me. I forgot I even said that one, y'all. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the live tonight. I really, really do. But I'm going to lay myself down, and I'm going to take me a shower so I can chill tonight. And Mika said that part cool. I want you guys to have a wonderful night. Love on somebody. Hit like, subscribe, share, make a comment. Support this channel if you can. $313 comedian. It's a business. And remember this, y'all. Don't judge me. Judge your motherfucking self. Cooking, comedy, cussing, and cocktails. 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 What? What? All right, y'all. Mwah. Y'all have a wonderful night. Comedian Michael Allen. I'm out. Peace.